WFCF, St. Augustine.
Good morning, St. Augustine. The time now, 6:59. You're in tune to WFCF, Flagler College Radio. And it's going to be a day of first here at WFCF. The weather for St. Augustine and the surrounding area, what happened to fall? It's cold this morning. Had a low this morning of 33 degrees. Look for a high today of 60 with no rain in sight. Low tonight near 40 degrees. Right now, WFCF, 38 degrees. And what is WFCF? Well, we are a non-commercial educational FM station. What does that mean? That means you won't hear commercials. So we're going to make it short and sweet this morning and start out with David Bowie, Changes, on 88.5 WFCF, Flagler College Radio.
English Colloquium and student presentations are proud to introduce Danielle Babineau, Donna Langford, and Heather Harris. They have been nominated by professors based on their outstanding written work and originality of thought. These three students will be delivering original pieces as well as offering discussions of published essays. Join the Friends of the Colloquium on Thursday, November 2nd at 2 p.m. in the President's Dining Room of Flagler College. This event is free and open to the public. For more information, please call Deborah Squires at 829-6481, extension 201.
You're listening to WFCF 88.5 FM, St. Augustine, Flagler College Radio.
The New Bohemians on 88.5 WFCF Flagler College Radio. New Bohemians are getting a little old there. Who knows?
Catch the afternoon jazz wave weekdays from 3 to 7 on WFCF 88.5 FM Radio with a reason.
See if you can spell this one.
Thank you.
Tracy Chapman, Fast Car, WFCF 88.5 FM, Flagler College Radio. Good morning, St. Augustine. Good morning, Flagler College. And WFCF, as you have assumed, is on the air. And what are we? Well, WFCF is a non-commercial, underline that, educational FM station. I'm sorry, we just don't have commercials here, but we will tell you about things going on, such as this, and Men at Work on Deck on WFCF.
And now for a Saints sports short. Attention Flagler basketball fans. The season kicks off this November 5th at 7:30 p.m. in the Flagler Gym with the Seminole Cash AAU exhibition basketball game. Be there to cheer on our boys.
Sometimes I don't know which way to go. Sometimes I can't tell, but it's just as well because I'm walking on a highway.
St. Augustine has a new voice in town. Tune in to WFCF 88.5 FM, Flagler College's new radio station for classical, jazz, alternative rock, and adult contemporary. WFCF offers the widest variety of programming in the St. Augustine area. For the freshest mix in the oldest city, tune in to WFCF 88.5 FM, Flagler College Radio.
What do I say? WFCF.
Words of wisdom from Sting this morning at WFCF. Weather for St. Augustine and the surrounding area. Well, everybody at the station this morning is wondering what happened to fall. It's cold this morning. If you haven't been outside, make sure you take a sweater or something. But low this morning was 33 degrees. Look for a high today of 60. No rain in the forecast. A low tonight near 40. Currently, our temperature has moved up a notch to 39 degrees. This is the Allman Brothers on 88.5 WFCF, Flagler College Radio.
Attention all Flaglerites. The strong of body and character are invited to join the Aerial Club on their annual Survival Day Revival. Everyone interested is cordially invited to join the club festivities on Saturday, November 6th. For more information, please contact Danielle, Campus Box 696, or Dr. Dawn Wiles. Come, join Survival Day, if you can handle it.
You're listening to WFCF 88.5 FM, St. Augustine, Flagler College Radio.
Right now, 20 minutes until 8 o'clock in WFCF. Doobie Brothers keeping you running. Maybe we're going a little too far back there. Who knows? I'm Dan McCook. This is WFCF. And we're on our first day on the air. A lot of firsts here. And our first REM.
Can't find nothing on the radio. You'll turn to that station.
Catch the afternoon jazz wave weekdays from 3 to 7 on WFCF 88.5 FM, radio with a reason.
Greetings and salutations. So, I was cruising through this little burg, St. Augustine, Florida, I think. I'm cruising up and down the dial, and I find this station, WFCF 88.5. And I say to myself, hey, finally, radio with a reason.
Steely Dan, Pretzel Logic at 7 minutes until 8 o'clock. This is Dan McCook on 88.5 WFCF Flagler College Radio. And St. Augustine has woken up to a chilly one this morning. Our low this morning, 33 degrees. Right now, our temperature standing at 39. This is Billy Joel.
Ever since the oil spill for the Exxon Valdez, a lot of people are more concerned about what's happened in the oceans.
Ringing Begin the holiday with the Holiday Pops Concert. Flagler College brings to St. Augustine the Jacksonville Symphony Orchestra and guest conductor Michael Krajewski November 30th and December 1st at 8 p.m. in the Flagler College Auditorium. For this special concert, Maestro Krajewski has put together a merry selection of familiar pieces. Tickets are only $5. Call 829-6481 extension 205 for more information. Funded in part by the St. Johns County Tourist Development Council. That number once again, 829-6481 extension 205.
WFCF. From Miles to Marsalis, you'll hear it all here. The very best of jazz with Cliff Corbett on 88.5 WFCF, Flagler College Radio.
88.5 WFCF, St. Augustine, Flagler College Broadcasting.
The late, great John Lennon on 88.5. And right now, 2 minutes past 8 o'clock. If you're not out of bed yet, you may want to stay there. Weather for St. Augustine this morning, cold. Had a low of 33 degrees and high today of only 60. No rain in the forecast. Our low tonight near 40 degrees. Currently, our temperature at WFCF Studios is standing at 39. And if you're going fishing, tide at the end of this morning at 8:52. Well, I'm Dan McCook, and this is WFCF 88.5 FM, Flagler College Radio. And we're the new kid on the block. Everything's a first today. And a quick explanation of what we are. WFCF is a non-commercial, underline that 3 times, non-commercial educational FM station. Program us into your radio right now. You're going to be hearing some very interesting things over the next few weeks as we settle in here. Don't forget, coming up this morning at 10:30, Flagler Voices, an interview show on WFCF with Flagler students, interviewing folks in and around the Flagler College campus, as well as members of the community. That's coming up at 10:30 this morning. And at 11 o'clock, an afternoon of classical music, right here on 88.5 WFCF.
WFCF 88.5 FM. Check it out.
And that's Supertramp on 88.5 WFCF Flagler College Radio. And I'm Dan McCook. We're on the air. We're the new station in town. Stay with us. A lot of good things coming your way. Don't forget, coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, Karen Fours will be sitting in. And she'll spend us up till 10:30. Then we'll have our first edition of Flagler Voices. Blues Traveler on deck after this.
The Flagler College English Colloquium and student presentations are proud to introduce Danielle Babineau, Donna Langford, and Heather Harris. They have been nominated by professors based on their outstanding written work and originality of thought. These 3 students will be delivering original pieces as well as offering discussions of published essays. Join the Friends of the Colloquium on Thursday, November 2nd at 2 p.m. in the President's Dining Room of Flagler College. This event is free and open to the public. For more information, please call Deborah Squires at 829-6481, extension 201.
Calling all international students. An international student conference will be held at Flagler College in the Flagler Room during the weekend of November 12th and 13th. Registration will be held in the Flagler College Rotunda on the evening of Friday, November 12th. The cost of the conference weekend will be $5. For more information, call Bobby at 744-0465. Come share in the experience.
The music that falls through the cracks? Well, David Dowling has a solution for that. Tune in every Wednesday between 4 and 6 p.m. for None of the Above. What's that? The people's music. You know. Traditional. Blues. Folk. And ethnic. All
the people's music.
That's what I said. None of the above. Wednesdays between 4 and 6 p.m.
You're listening to WFCF 88.5 FM, Flagler College Radio.
Well, you wake up in the morning.
That's Blues Traveler on 88.5 FM, WFCF, Flagler College Radio. I think the man said it right when he said brand spanking new, and that's what we are. Temperatures creeping up this morning, 40 degrees at our studios. This is Florida, isn't it? Oh, well, this is James Taylor.
The Flagler Room Education Series continues in the month of November. On Thursday, November 4th at 10 a.m., Assistant Professor of English, Dr. Carl Horner, will be presenting a piece based on Tim O'Brien's If I Die in a Combat Zone, Box Me Up and Ship Me Home, and The Things They Carried. Followed at 11 a.m. by a look at St. Augustine's Impact on Humanity by Dr. Matty Hart, Professor of Religion. On the following Thursday, November 11th at 10 a.m., Dr. Andrew Dillon presents his paper based on the Rabbit novels by John Updike. Then, at 11 o'clock, this series will take a hypothetical look at banking, led by Assistant Professor of Management and Banking, Luis Perez. Try not to miss these thought-provoking lectures in the Flagler Room, and be sure to stay tuned to WFCF for more Flagler Room Education Series notices.
WFCF, rock, classical, and jazz, information, educational program, news, weather, WFCF, something new in the old city. If you're fed up with radio out of a can,
hey kids and cats, gonna get you down to the Mounds of Sounds, the Stacks of Wax.
Then tune in to 88.5 for radio the way it's meant to be.
Hey! I certainly do think it's about time.
WFCF 88.5 Flagler College Broadcasting.
Just like living in paradise. If anybody had a heart, yours would never be broken. If anybody had
Crosby, Stills, and Nash at 8:33 in WFCF. Anybody had a heart? Looking at WFCF weather for St. Augustine and the surrounding area. If you haven't noticed already, it's cold outside. Had a morning low of 33 degrees. This afternoon, we can expect a high of around 60. No rain in the forecast. Tonight, our low near 40. Tide-wise at the inlet this morning, we'll have coming up very shortly at 8:52, a high tide. Our temperature is slowly creeping up to 41 degrees. I'm Dan McCook, and you're in touch with, we don't like to say the new WFCF, but for want of a better word, that's what...